In the heart of Rajasthan, where the sun kisses the earth with golden hues, lies Kota. A city that pulses with vibrant energy, where the bustling streets echo with the chatter of students and the promise of academic excellence. It's a city that has become synonymous with the pursuit of dreams, a beacon for those seeking to scale the heights of knowledge. Every year, thousands of students flock to Kota, drawn towards the city's renowned coaching institutes and the promise of a brighter future. They come from diverse backgrounds, each carrying a suitcase filled with dreams, hopes, and aspirations. They come seeking the magic that Kota is known for, a magic that transforms ordinary students into extraordinary achievers. But Kota is not just a city of dreams. It's also a city of contrasts. Amidst its lively markets adorned with colorful fabrics and the tantalizing aroma of street food, lies a world that thrives on discipline, hard work, and perseverance. The city, in its own unique way, nurtures the young minds, shaping them into the leaders of tomorrow. However, beneath the surface of this city of dreams, there is a different tale to tell, a tale that often remains hidden behind the closed doors of study rooms and the silent corridors of hostels. For as much as Kota is known for its academic brilliance, it also carries the weight of unspoken struggles and silent tears. This is the story of Kota, a city that promises the fulfillment of academic dreams, yet hides a darker reality beneath its vibrant facade. A city where the quest for success often becomes a journey through a labyrinth of stress, pressure, and unmet expectations. But amidst the chaos and the struggles, there are stories of hope and resilience, stories that serve as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a spark of hope. And it is this spark that has the power to illuminate the path forward, to transform the trials into triumphs, and to turn the city of dreams into a city of hope. Meet Rohan, a bright-eyed boy with dreams as vast as the desert sky. A young dreamer from afar, Rohan found himself drawn to Kota's charm, its promise of academic excellence and the allure of a brighter future. His dreams were grand, his aspirations high, fueled by a burning desire to make his mark in the world. His journey to Kota was not just a physical journey across miles, but a leap of faith, a bold step towards the fulfillment of his dreams. He arrived with a heart full of hope and a mind brimming with dreams, ready to immerse himself in the pursuit of knowledge. Yet he was just one among many, all united by a shared dream, a shared ambition. Like many others, Rohan found himself in Kota, chasing the promise of success. As the days turned into weeks, Rohan found himself drowning in a sea of expectations. The city of Kota, once a beacon of hope, now seemed like a labyrinth of endless challenges. Rohan came here with a dream to conquer, to succeed, to make his mark. But the reality was starkly different. Every day brought with it a new set of problems. The textbooks were endless, the lessons relentless. Every page turned was a step towards his dream, but also a step away from the boy he used to be. The classrooms were filled with the hum of knowledge, yet there was an undercurrent of palpable tension, an unspoken fear of failure. Night after night, Rohan found himself hunched over his desk, his eyes scanning line after line of complex equations and theories. The clock on the wall ticked away mercilessly, the hours slipping through his fingers like grains of sand. Each tick echoed the countdown to the impending exams, a constant reminder of the mountain of expectations he was expected to climb. The pressure was immense. Pressure from his parents, who had invested their hopes and savings in his dream. Pressure from his teachers, whose stern gazes seemed to pierce through him, always expecting more. And the biggest pressure of all, the pressure he put on himself. The weight of these expectations began to crush his spirit, turning his dream into a daunting task. The burden of academic pressure began to weigh heavily on Rohan, dimming the light of his dreams. He found himself trapped in a whirlpool of stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. The joy of learning had been replaced by the fear of failure. His heart ached with longing for simpler times, for the freedom to dream without the fear of falling. But amidst this storm, Rohan held on to hope. Hope that he could navigate through this sea of expectations and reach the shore of success. For it is often in the darkest skies that we see the brightest stars. And Rohan was a dreamer, and dreamers never cease to hope. One fateful night, as Rohan sat alone, he stumbled upon a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. A book, unassuming and worn, sat on his cluttered desk, its title Echoes of Hope shimmering faintly under the harsh glow of his study lamp. Curiosity piqued, Rohan opened the book, immersing himself in a world of wisdom and solace. Each page turned was a step towards light, each word read, a balm to his weary soul. The stories whispered of struggles similar to his own, of battles fought and conquered, of resilience and strength emerging from the depths of despair. The book was more than just ink and paper. It was a lifeline, a friend who understood without judgment. In the solitude of his room, amidst the silence of the night, Rohan found companionship and empathy in the words etched on those pages. In the pages of Echoes of Hope, Rohan found solace, wisdom, and a guiding light in his darkest hour. Armed with newfound knowledge and a sense of purpose, Rohan embarked on a journey of self-discovery and resilience. He delved deeper into the pages of Echoes of Hope, each word, each sentence, each chapter, lighting a path through the labyrinth of his struggles. It was as if the book was a mirror, reflecting his own experiences and validating his feelings. It whispered to him, "You are not alone, and it's okay to seek help." Rohan began to implement the strategies laid out in the book. He started by recognizing his feelings, acknowledging them rather than suppressing them. He understood the importance of self-care, of taking breaks, of finding balance amidst the chaos. He realized that his dream was not a race against time, but a journey to be savored, to be lived. And then, he did something he'd never done before. He reached out to his friends, his teachers, his parents. He shared his story, his fears, and his hopes. He found that in opening up, he was not only unburdening himself, but also helping others recognize their own struggles. Rohan found strength in vulnerability. He found courage in acceptance. He found resilience in unity. He realized that his dreams were not worth the cost of his mental health. He discovered that success was not just about academic accolades, but also about personal growth, emotional well-being, and happiness. The transformation was not overnight. It was a steady, gradual process. It was a journey filled with moments of doubt, moments of fear, moments of triumph. But with each step, Rohan grew stronger. He grew more resilient. He found hope amidst despair, light amidst darkness, courage amidst fear. And so, step by step, Rohan began to reclaim his lost dreams and aspirations. He became a beacon of hope, not just for himself, but for others too. He became a testament to resilience, proving that even in the face of adversity, one can rise, one can thrive, one can hope. As the sun rose over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of hope and possibility, Rohan realized that the journey ahead would be challenging, but he was no longer alone. The dawn brought with it a new day, a new beginning, and a renewed sense of purpose. Fueled by the transformative power of Echoes of Hope, Rohan began to spread the message of resilience and mental health among his peers. He reached out to his classmates, shared his struggles, and in doing so, he found that he was not alone. Many were fighting battles similar to his, hidden beneath the surface, unseen and unheard. Rohan's personal journey of overcoming adversity inspired his peers. They saw in him a reflection of their own struggles, and his courage gave them strength. Together, they began to break the silence that had once enveloped them, replacing it with open conversations about mental health and the pressures of academic life. Rohan didn't stop there. He brought together students from different walks of life, creating a support system that thrived on empathy and understanding. They started organizing awareness campaigns, reaching out to those who felt lost and overwhelmed, and helping them find their way in the maze of expectations and competition. This movement wasn't just about spreading awareness. It was about creating a safe space where students could express their fears and anxieties without judgment, where they could seek help when the burdens became too heavy. As the days passed, the movement grew. More and more students joined their ranks, drawn by the beacon of hope that Rohan had ignited. They began to realize that it was okay to seek help, that it was okay to admit they were struggling. This was their journey too, and they didn't have to walk it alone. Together, they began to change the narrative of Kota. They reminded each other that success wasn't just about grades or accolades, but also about mental well-being and personal growth. They challenged the status quo, one conversation at a time, and in doing so, they began to rewrite the story of Kota. Together, they would rewrite the story of Kota.